I am Herschel Walker. The Bible has told me that reparations is not for black people and that the Bible will protect us playing football and from the space lasers. And I need you to come with me. And warning, this is a rant channel. All events and persons are real. All persons in video will be criticized and satirical comments may be included.
But my religion teaches togetherness. Reparation teaches separation. Slavery ended over 130 years ago. I'm back. How can a father be?
All right, everybody. Al's Backwards News. You see what we got going on right here. We have a rich black man that has a football concussion, an injury. His mind is clouded. Now he decides to pick up a Bible and preach to everybody from his mansion. Look in the background. Look at that house. He wants to preach and tell you why you do not need reparations. He wants to take the food out of your children's mouth. That's how far he has fallen. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Closed head injury. So he said his religion says reparations take us further apart. Did you see what happened at the Capitol the other day? I think we already far enough apart. If I get my reparations, I'll feel a lot better. And somebody tell him that a lot of people in history got reparations. Japanese Americans got reparations. American Indians got some money and still owed some money for reparations. Jewish people got some reparations. Everybody get reparations. But he has to get a Bible and hold it up and from his mansion and tell us how I don't need any money. This is sickening. This is sickening.
Reparation. Where would the money come from? Does it come from all the other races except the black taxpayers? Who is black? What percent?
Okay, that question he just asked is a classic question that is asked by Republicans when they refuse to give money out. Where would the money come from? I don't know, Herschel. They had this room and they push a button and money comes out of this printing press. And they take the money and they spend it. Like our last president built a wall. Every year we give money to countries all around the world to be our friend and to aid them. Where does the money come from, Herschel? I don't know.
Who is black? What percentage of black must you be to receive reparation? Do you go to 23andMe or a DNA test to determine the percentage of blackness? Some American ancestors just came to this country 80 years ago. Their ancestor wasn't even here during slavery. Some black immigrants weren't here during slavery, nor their ancestors. Some states didn't even have slavery. We as black Americans have always wanted what the Constitution stated: all men, black, white, and today Latino, Asian, Italian, etc. should be guaranteed.
Okay, Herschel, that's another Rush Limbaugh Republican question. How do I know who's black enough to get a check? Well, I'm 3 shades black and he 5 shades black. And the girl who's high yellow, she's supposed to get the biggest check because her daddy white. No, Herschel, I'm going to answer your question real simple. I got this piece of paper that's magical. It's called a birth certificate. It says I was born in America and I'm a black American, a Negro, whatever they call it that year. So send my check, Herschel.
I asked my mom, who is in her mid-80s, her thought on reparation. Her words, I do not believe in reparation. Who is the money going to go to? Has anyone thought about paying the families who lost someone in the Civil War who fought for their freedom?
Your mother is 80 years old and she's senile. You a millionaire and you've been taking care of her all your adult life. Why the hell would you ask her about reparations? She done forgot where the fuck she come from. My grandmother used to tell me stories about how you have to go to the back door at the store or the white people will get mad and beat your ass. And how she drank from the water fountain that said Negroes. You still don't get it, Herschel. You believe in hard work. I believe in hard work too. And our ancestors believed in hard work when they was a slave getting their ass beat. Soon as slavery was over, the first thing they did was tell us to go get a job, and we still looking for a job today and can't find one. And you trying to hold up my reparation check.
The guilty party. Should we start at the beginning where African Americans sold the African American ancestors into slavery and to a slave trader who eventually sold the African American ancestors to slave owners? Slave owners who had no success and no luck trying to make a Native American whose land they took become their slave because the Native American ran away. Well,
Okay, Herschel, quick history lesson. All through history, every race of people who fought a war with another race of people would keep the spoils of war. Every race of people would keep the spoils of war. Your land, your animals, your woman. They would make you a slave or beat your ass and kill you or run you out of town. This is common practice. And as to Native Americans running away, a lot of black people ran away, Herschel. A lot of them ran away. That's why we had slave catchers, because we kept running away, Herschel.
of other races, I saw struggles they were encountering the same as I. And I heard them speak to their parents of problems my family were dealing with as well. If a black player would have been given something different than any other player, it would have created problems within the team. Separate.
Herschel, I'm not here to talk about $1 million football players' problems. I'm here to talk about black America coming out of slavery, being treated like a third-class citizen. Every time you try to do something, they take it away from you. We must be made whole. You ever go to court? People want to be made whole, Herschel. Oh my God. I'm tired of arguing. This is the worst rebuttal I ever had. This guy, I don't know what it's so sad. It's just so sad to see a hero fall on the ground like this. Well, it's just closed head injury. Closed head injury. A hero gone. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Well, I'll see you later, Herschel. You sit back in the mansion with the people back there cleaning up and everything, talking about how don't nobody need a check. Backwards news.